Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're back with more MyGM. We're on the road to tables, ladders, and chairs. Our roster is okay, I think. I don't know if everyone's okay. But we have a lot of people that, you know, kind of need to rest up a little bit, i.e. Edge and Tyler Bate and Jordan Devlin. So I think we've got some new directions for people moving forward. I think what we're going to have next, we're going to try to go for some new feuds here. So we need to have Edge. I think Edge versus Finn is the next logical step, and then Gargano versus maybe Ricochet, or even Kyle O'Reilly could be a fresh match. We'll have to figure it out. Or we could have Kyle versus Drew, and then we could do Gargano versus Ricochet. Walter could do something completely different. Maybe we'll have him versus Tyler, or maybe try to run that back. I don't know if that's the first time that they're feuding. And then with Rude, we have a couple different options. So we'll have to figure it out as we kind of process and move things forward. But as per usual, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. We need to make sure that Natalya gets a matchup against Bianca Belair, and then we need to have Rhea Ripley have a promo this week. And make sure that Gargano's next match is not against Tyler Bate, which is fine. That was not the plan. Anywho, we could have Devlin versus Walter next. We could have Drew versus somebody. Kyle, probably. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get Edge and Balor set up, because that could be quite good. Then, let's go ahead and get... who are we going to have against Tyler Bate? Not Gargano. Let's go ahead and get Walter and Tyler Bate, because did we have a... I don't know if we had a Devlin and Gargano feud or not. I think we have. Yeah, we did. Okay, we did a little while ago. Okay, that's fine. We could have Drew versus Tyler next. Possibly. That might work. Actually, no, we were going to have Kyle versus Drew next, because that's a logical one. And then we're going to go ahead and have... Who's going to main event here? Let's have the tag feud continue, because that makes a little bit of logical sense for me. We kind of forgot that this feud existed, and I'm like, whatever, it is what it is, right? Alright, so we were going to have Bianca and Natalya in a match, which is fine. I'm on board with that plan. Oh, we promised Rhea Ripley a thing. Okay, that's right. So, okay, so Drew and Kyle are fine. Let's go ahead and give Rhea a feud. Or, not a feud. Let's give her a promo. And then we're going to go ahead and have Bianca versus Natalya. We're going to go ahead and have Tegan go and help Natalya out. That sets up that little feud there. And then let's have Dunn versus Mysterio to kind of build things up there. And then after we get through this whole debacle, we need to figure out what we're going to do after that. It's going to be a bit of a rough week, we'll put it that way, but I think we can do it. Because we have some feuds building up with this feud. We have this little tag feud that we could do for the time being. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. But because Rhea wanted the promo, we were going to originally have Finn and Drew kick off a feud. Or not Finn and Drew. Finn and... oh god. Who are we gonna have him feud off against? I forgot. Like, I forgot already. Oh, we're a mess. We were gonna have Edge and Finn in a feud. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's what we were going for. Cool. So, that being said, we got all these little goals and objectives and that sort of thing, so... yeah, and then we were gonna have Gargano versus somebody coming up soon as well. So I think Gargano and Ricochet even? That could be interesting. It's a fresh little feud. We could always revisit Devlin and Walter, or we could have Devlin and Rude. That could be good. We'll cross that bridge. We will cross that bridge. So, let's go ahead and continue. And see what unfolds here on this week's NXT, as we probably will tank in the ratings yet again. Alright, Peter Dune won the match. Fantastic for Peter. 1.5. Okay, Rhea got, you know, popularity. That's fantastic. We're continuing Bianca and Natalia and Tegan and Rhea and that whole situation there. Again, it's a rough one, but we got the Kyle and Drew feud started. That's fantastic. We got Trent and Tyler versus Cross and Brock. Fantastic. Love that for us. At least we ended strong. Right, right. And at least half our... See? Y'all would have had that going on at the pay-per-view. Y'all wouldn't have been totally screwed. Shayna's out now? Jesus! Akira to... Oh my god. How many people are getting injured over on Piercy's show? Piercy, what are you doing? My dude! I'm surprised nobody's jumped ship. That's okay. That's okay. We lost a lot of fans. They lost a lot of fans. We had rough shows coming off of that pay-per-view, okay? We needed to rest up people and we needed to build things up. 3 weeks. Okay. I'm not feeling 100%, but I don't want to go serious. That's okay, Tyler. Let's get some rest for you, my dude. Bitch me for a while? Sure thing. I want you in the spotlight. Fantastic. Alright, we got 2 weeks of rest. One of your champions this week? Well, that's going to have to be with Beth. Because Tyler needs some rest. So let's go ahead and have... Yeah, it might work. It's a weird match, but like, it could still build up a feud. We'll put that in the middle. We'll put that in the middle. So we fulfill that. We got Tyler taking 2 weeks off. We got Ember in a match. Gargano's gonna have a new feud, which is fantastic. Well, I mean, to be fair, Tyler's on the shelf for a couple of weeks, so he could go up against Trent. I'm not opposed to that. Let's do it. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Let's just do it. Okay. Cool. Then, let's go ahead and actually set up this feud, but Edge is still not cleared entirely. So let's go ahead and put Kyle and Drew in a match. To be fair, I don't know who's going to be... Hey, let's put these two in the main event. They've got like some kind of a feud. And then we're going to go ahead and have Finn call out Edge. And we're going to have... Hang on here. Let's go ahead and continue this little feud over here. Oh, we could put that feud somewhere. Yeah, let's put Ray and Peter in the main event, maybe? No, they need a little nudge. Alrighty, I think, that being said, we need to utilize somebody that's like 60 or below. And I think the right person to do it with, well, we could nudge up Kyle, but we could also just use it on Finn, which I think would be reasonable. Let's use it on you, Finn. After their next match. Okay. So let's actually go ahead, save that for his next match next week. So we'll put them on the card. Oh, we need to get these guys going a little bit. Okay. Let's do Capital Wrestling Center. Let's go ahead and do Backstage Crew. Let's go ahead and do the Advanced Lights, Effects, and Pyro. And then Viral Campaign. We're just going to keep things moving. I know we need to add, like, stipulations to our matches to have them, like, regular and stuff like that, but, like, we're just trying to build things up. I think that's kind of a solid move, right? Right. Gargano won in a disappointing match. We had an okay promo from Finn and Edge. Ember Moon beat Beth Phoenix. Okay, that's something else. Storm and Beth. Okay, we got Ray and Peter. We got Kyle and Drew at the end of the main event. Kyle O'Reilly picks up a win against Drew McIntyre. Okay, at least it ended strong. Look, our shows are all going rough here, because I don't want to injure people. I don't need half my roster injured. Pierce. Right as I say that. Right as I said that. Is their roster okay? Ours is a little bit of a rough one, but that's okay. At least we were consistent. I think that's what counts, and evened out in the end, and yeah, that's what matters, right? Right. Everybody sucked this week, okay? That's what counts. We're all sucking lately. Nobody wants to see our show suffer. We got 2 weeks until the pay-per-view. Oh, God. Alrighty. Yep, we're keeping you here, Pete. It's up at the end of the week. Yep, we're keeping you here, Rhea. Hey there, Christina. I'm watching the progress of it. Piercy, your roster is, like, basically non-existent. Smell off of Ember's face. Okay, you got it, Beth. Putting in a lot of work, and I think... Yeah, I'm on board with this one, to be honest. Okay. Well, Tyler's got 2 weeks of rest. And Beth wants a rematch against Ember Moon. So I think we'll save that for next week. And Finn made a case for the title. Tyler needs 1 more week of rest, so I think we'll have Finn and Tyler have a match next week for the title. So for the time being... Well, we need to have the Ember and Beth match happen. We'll have that happen next week, but we need a strong match for this week. So let's have these two in a match. We'll put these two in an Extreme Rules match. They have the stamina for it, and that's perfectly cool with me. Can you save my match? Thank you. Perfect. And then for this one, we're also going to add in Kyle and Drew to kick things off, and then we're also going to have... Where did that tag team feud go? Yeah, so the tag team feud is right here. It's a brewing. It's a going. And then over here, we're going to go ahead... Actually... Yeah, let's actually remove that one and swap that one out for Peter and Ray Ray. You know, to kind of build up that momentum a little bit, I think. That'll be great. We'll put them in an Extreme Rules match. So next week we're going to have Bate versus Balor for the title. We might have a run-in somewhere. I don't know. We could set up Edge that way and get his revenge or something like that. Something wild. I don't know. And muck things up that way. And then we'll have Ember versus Beth, and we'll get Tony to interfere. And then we'll also have Drew and O'Reilly. Okay, I think we're okay. We're gonna be fine, kids. We're gonna be just fine. So I think for this week, let's try to set up Finn and Edge for like a 4th time, probably. But let's flip it this time and have Edge call out Finn. You know, to kind of freshen things up a little bit. Let's go ahead and we'll have a self-promo. Maybe Ember can do that. Yeah, let's have Ember and build her up a little bit. So I think we've got an Extreme Rules match there. Actually, no, we got 2 Extreme Rules matches. So let's have this one just be a tables match. So we're going to have a tables match with Ray and Peter to kick things off. We've got a matchup between Tegan and Carmella versus Rhea and Bianca in the middle. And we've got a Extreme Rules match between Beth and Tony for the title in the main event. We've also got Edge and Finn Balor, and we've got Ember Moon in the self-promo. So, there is that. We're going to have these 2 matches next week. And then we're also going to add in Kyle and McIntyre in for next week as well. That's the move. Oh wait, no, we didn't get the show logistics in there. My bad, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, Thunderdome. We're going to get the Gorilla Crew. We're going to get the Advanced Lights, Effects, and Pyro, and then we're going to go ahead and get the viral campaign rolling and that sort of thing. So let's see what happens here in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is 2 hours for me to 2.5 hours, depending on the traffic and that sort of thing. Rey Mysterio versus Pete is happening, and Rey Mysterio picks up a huge win in the tables match. 3 stars, fantastic start. Edge and Finn are... Okay, perfect. That way we can have Edge screw somebody over in that next match. No shame, right? Right. Alright, 2.5 stars for that tag match. We got Ember in the 2-thing promo. I feel like we probably could have had the title match and Pete and Ray flipped around, but 4 stars? That's main eventing, people. That's our main event. That's our main event for Survivor Series. Again, The women tend to be main eventing a little bit more than the dudes, and I'm kind of here for it, to be honest. Now, they're scraping at the bottom of the barrel. They're going to be injuring somebody again on this show, and Pierce is not going to give two poops. See, we gave Tyler Bate, our NXT champion, 2 weeks of rest. We're decent human beings that way. We're not running our crew through the entire ringer and back. Another injury for Piercy over on SmackDown. That man has the nerve to get on our butts for the ratings and this and that. At least we're not injuring our superstars. I mean, look at that. We had, what, a tables match, we had a normal match, and we had an Extreme Rules title match. But guess what? We're giving, like, Tony a breather next week. We're going to have Beth and Ember next week happen in a normal match. We're going to give this match possibly a breather. Yeah, we're going to give that match a breather. And that match a breather. We're giving people a break. We rotate people in and out. Alright, we lost 13,000. They lost 15,000. Although they should be losing way more than that. But we're still almost 100,000 people ahead. So, I mean, there's that. We keep losing people, but we're not losing the fight. This is my case stand team with Bianca. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that'll confuse the viewers. It's really gonna be like that? Guess Bianca's the only one with a thick skull around here. Oh. Heavyweight losing my championship. Seems reasonable, Beth. Well, we're saving it for the pay-per-view. Okay. At least one Extreme Rules match this week. Perfect. I say... Well, we're gonna have the title match, I think, kick things off. And then... Yeah, let's see what we got here. We'll have Edge running on Finn. And then over here... Well, we're gonna have Beth versus Ember. Ember versus Beth. We'll have an interference from Tony. And then over here... We're gonna go ahead and... well, they got the stamina. They got more stamina, I think. No, we're gonna let this one breathe out a little bit. Let's have Drew and Kyle in an Extreme Rules match to kick things off. And then, who's good at what? Okay, that could boost up things because people like seeing Tyler in a tables match. And then over here... We're gonna be getting something, probably. Alright. Like, I don't know what we're doing. Oh god, okay, so Gargano, maybe he'll try to call out Ricochet, maybe? I don't know. And then we could always get Brock versus somebody. I don't know who he's gonna go after, to be honest. Let him go after Trent. I don't know what we're doing at this point. It's cool. We're fine. We're fantastic. Okay, we can get the veteran crew in there. Fantastic. We got network quality lights. See, we don't have a huge arena, but you know what? That's cool with us. We don't need it. So yeah, we follow the objectives. We have one Extreme Rules match this week. We got Finn going for the title in the main event versus Tyler in a tables match. We got Edge with the run-in, though, to keep that feud kind of moving, just in case. We have Beth getting a title match very soon, but we have her in the match against Ember. So that's fantastic. And we got Tony Storm running in because, you know, we need to keep things moving. We have the Extreme Rules match up here at the top with Kyle and Drew. So we've got things moving, right? Right. Let's keep this going. We were in Miami, Florida. We got the week before Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, I think it is. Yeah, the week before Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Alright, Drew versus Kyle. Let's see who wins here in this Extreme Rules match to kick things off. Drew McIntyre picks up a huge win. 3 stars. Fantastic. Love that for them. We have a new feud with Johnny Gargano and Ricochet. That is fantastic. We have the run-in coming up with Ember and Beth, and Ember wins the match. Tony interfered, though. We have a new feud with Brock Lesnar and Trent Seven. Oh my god, remember they had that random feud back in Season 2 of Universe Mode in 2K20, that whole situation happened. I think Randy Orton got involved too. But anyway, we got Tyler Bate versus Finn Balor in a tables match for the NXT Championship, and we got Edge running in for this one. Who wins this one? Tyler retains. But the feud blossoms between Edge and Balor, and that's what counts. Because at least we got things moving over here. Everybody's getting hurt over there over on SmackDown. Our old boss is injuring everybody. 2 stars? You think that's a great idea to put those two in a freaking table? We got lucky with Jordan and Edge that it wasn't anything longer than a week, but right before your pay-per-view, you're pulling this crap. At least we were like, are they well rested? Did they, need a week off? Akira, 2 more people got injured this week. Piercy, what are you doing? See, we're not putting everybody through the ringer every single week. You rotate people out. What a concept. God dang. We lost 15,000 people, and they probably lost like 2,000 people. They gained people, but they're losing people on their roster. Because they're getting injured. Gross. Yikes. Major red flag. That's fine, we got the money. I appreciate the title shots. Good to know I've got a boss that keeps their word. I wasn't able to take home the gold either way. Just wanted to let you know I appreciate that you even gave me the opportunity at all. We appreciate you. No. Edge, we're not in this. No. We've got to be an impartial general manager. Oh no. Well, we've made a number of enemies in our in-ring career. Robert Roode cuts a promo? Okay. Well, so, we need to have Tony and Beth, possibly main event. We got the TLC match. This actually works out great. We can put them in the main event, I think. That'll be a wonderful thing that we, can, brew up, essentially. The only other level 4 feud that we have going on is the Peter and Rey Mysterio match. So I think we'll put that with Extreme Rules somewhere in here. We also have the really bizarre tag feud that we've had going on with Tyler and Trent versus Brock and Cross. Yeah, that's been a whole situation and a half. And then we've also got the women's tag feud that we could throw in here as well. Because we got, like, O'Reilly and McIntyre we could also use, and we could use... Oh, okay, hang on here. We may not be screwed. We can continue to let things blossom, if you will. Alright, so we're going to put these two over here. We're going to start things off with a TLC and end with a TLC. How are you two doing? Okay, your stamina's good enough to have some kind of a tables match. Okay, that works out. People like seeing them in the tables matches. We're going to put Drew and Kyle O'Reilly in here. Should that be TLC? And then we put this one in as something else. Let's put them in Hell in a Cell. We have nothing. We have no shame. Although I don't know where to put everybody. I think we should put this match up here, maybe, based on popularity, but it's also based on build. I don't know. I don't know. Well, because, like, I don't want to put all the freaking TLC matches, like, stacked on top of each other, right? Yeah, I think that's a reasonable place in the card, I think. Maybe. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Rude scheduled in for a promo. How is he... Where is he at on the popularity food chain? That's a better question. Okay, he's kind of up there. This might sound ridiculous, but I think we should put him against frickin' Tyler Bate. But Tyler's also got the tag team feud. But Tyler can handle 2 things at once, right? Right? And then we get Gargano and Ricochet going again. We also got Brock and Trent in a feud. Both as a team and individually, apparently. Fantastic, okay. Or, hang on here. Let's have Rude against Jordan Devlin. That's a fresh little feud that we could have, you know, to build up everybody a little bit more. So let's go ahead, put the big open air stadium, get the veteran crew. We got advanced lights, effects, and pyro, and then we'll go with the viral campaign and that sort of thing. Well, we gotta get fans gained somewhere, right? Right. Power card. Okay, who's not on the show? Tyler, we're using this on you simply because we appreciate you and you've been through enough. Same thing with you, Jordan. We're gonna get there. We will get there. We appreciate the two of you just as much, okay? Okay, but Tyler's not on the show whatsoever. So there is that. Beth is probably gonna get injured. That's a risk we need to take because this is like the best title feud that we have going. I don't know where anything's gonna go at this point, and I'm a little nervous because it's like they're not huge in popularity, but they got the 4-star feud, so or like the 4 out of 4 level feud. So that's why I'm like a little hesitant at this point, but I know that we can do it. But we gave Beth the exclusive rematch and that sort of thing. So from the booking, let's do it. Let's go beat SmackDown and just hope that nobody gets injured. And they have like at least 1 or 2 injuries a week over there, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Kyle versus Drew, they've been pulling some good numbers in, so 3.5, okay, perfect. They're up at a level 3 feud. We got Robert Roode versus Jordan Devlin as our next little feud. Okay, that's fantastic. We got Finn Balor versus Edge in a tables match. I think the fans are going to enjoy that one quite a bit. Edge beats Finn Balor. 3 stars. That feud's going to keep growing. We got Gargano and Ricochet continuing to grow as well. We got a Hell in a Cell with Rey Mysterio and Peter Dune. Rey Mysterio picks up a huge win. 3.5 stars. I think we were, you know, better safe than sorry in that situation. Brock and Trent Seven, they're still having this feud. They're having 2 feuds, I guess, at once. We got Beth and Tony in the main event for the NXT Women's Championship. Beth regains the title. The feud's complete, and a 4.5 stars for the women in the main event. Let's see what good old SmackDown does. And hey, none of our people got injured. What is going on? Tamina versus Becky Lynch. Okay, surprised nobody got in. Oh, okay, somebody's gonna get hurt here. Possibly, I don't know. Damian Priest wins the match. Okay. Big E versus Niklaus. Big E with a huge win right there. And then we have John Morrison versus Bret the Hitman Hart in a tables match. Oh my god. SmackDown's getting messy. At least our stuff is making sense. Alrighty, perfect. We had a really good showing. Our openers both did pretty well. We did better in the middle of the card and also at the end of the card as well. So we have O'Reilly and McIntyre continuing. We have Robert Roode versus Jordan Devlin brewing. We have Ricochet versus Gargano continuing as well. We have Edge versus Finn Balor continuing. The feud between Rey and Peter Dune are complete, or is complete rather. Lesnar and Trent Seven have 2 separate feuds going on. We'll converge back in the next episode with the tag feuds, and that feud is complete between Tony and Beth has the gold. Alright, man, what an end to the rivalry between Rey Mysterio and Pete Dunne. Beth has a great feel for TLC matches. NXT should take advantage. Tonight's NXT was amazing. Beth gets revenge. Drew versus Kyle was awesome. Their wrestling classes fit so well with each other. Finn Balor and Edge were the reason I watch NXT. Their rivalry is developing so much. Beth Phoenix for winning a match. Beth Phoenix takes the title from Toni Storm, and about time. She's been looking stronger than Toni for weeks. Loved Beth's match against Toni. Thought they put in such a good effort. Big props. Great to see Balor in another tables match. Keep them coming. Okay, 111,000 fans. Veto the champ. 77,000 fans for SmackDown. Okay, we're crushing it, people. We're continuing to crush it. We're still in first place. Okay, Fastlane's coming up soon. Hey, my contract is coming up at the end of next week. Alrighty, seems reasonable, Tyler. You're our champion. Alright, Robert Roode. Sounds good. Thanks for the title rematch. And your new champion. Once again, good to have the title back in my hands. Thanks again for the rematch. Boss, I appreciate it, and you proved yourself to me before when you renewed my contract. Great working with you, boss. I think you should put me in a match with Tony. Trust me on this. Let's make it happen within the next 3 weeks. It's actually a fresh match, to be honest. Okay, so promise Carmella match against Tony Storm within 3 weeks, and then Commissioner will have at least one tables match this week. So, on that note, we have made it through 8 out of 10 episodes here in MyGM, here on NXT. We've got 10 weeks left. We've got 2 big shows. We've got Fastlane and we've got WrestleMania brewing. What will unfold? I don't know, but I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I know we haven't had a title match for that NXT Championship on the pay-per-view in a little while, but, you know, that's okay. We're going to keep things moving along and just see what happens. So, on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you get notifications around here, and all that kind of fun stuff. So, again, thank you all so much for all the love and support for the channel. I really, really appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.